But I was gonna say, I was just looking out there this morning. One change we can make is, look at the map, the very last bin is like 7-1 green. From now on, if you have an overstock box, just fill up the rest of the end of the aisle for a second.
I'm supposed to be dropping the trailer off.
What's the address you got?
5601.
Did that last, what happened the other day where they had 5610? Oh, that Edge order that never came in, it was 5610. Damn, they're dyslexic. Well, there's only 98 SKUs, so it ends at like 7-1 yellow or something. So 7-2 and 8 and beyond, if we have an extra box, I say we just fill up and have a secondary bin of everything.
Oh, okay.
And then we can start like putting the overstock above. All right, guys, here's what we got going on today. We're gonna give you a little rundown. We have one of our good clients, main clients, we're doing the rest of their pre-orders, which he's gonna launch tomorrow. So we've gone and checked all the inventory and pushed it to their Shopify. And now we're actually taking the time, if you watched couple of our last videos, you've seen that we just kept everything on pallets and in a box because it was pre-orders. But now we're taking the time that there's no orders until they sell again to transition all of that onto pick bins, just because we've now got the information that he's going to keep releasing these products, so they're constantly going to be a restock. So now it makes sense to actually transition it out of the box and put it into our pick bins to give this stuff a home. So now it'll be a little more organized when people are picking. It'll just be down one aisle, so super clean and efficient now. And then next we have a new client. So we've actually been talking to these guys for like over a year, and they're based in Canada. So, you know, it's kind of scary to give your products to a different country and stuff, but we've been able to foster the relationship and keep it open. And so now they finally decided to pull the trigger and bring their products into the US. So we're supposed to get their first shipment here today. And this is gonna be a really good client because it's a low SKU count, but they're really starting to pop off on social media and give a lot of their products to influencers that are using it. So we're getting their stuff in today, and we're gonna have a backlog of their orders. So we're gonna do our best to just book that in, get it into a location right away, and then just start picking so that their customers can start getting their stuff. Because obviously, if you're a business, you don't want to shut down, you don't want to turn off your website, you want to keep ramping the sales up, because that's a huge missed opportunity. So they've left their website on, they've continued to sell, and now when the product gets here, we're instantly going to have orders that we're ready to fulfill. So just spending a lot of time on the back end getting all that sorted out so it can be as seamless as possible. Because from their end, you know, they're kind of, you know, it's a big stress when things are shipping into a different country. You've got customers wanting their products, so we're just trying to edge that gap for them and just make it as seamless as possible and give them, you know, just give them a good experience coming into the US so that they feel like they're taken care of, and in turn their customers are taken care of. So that's what we got going on. We got the rest of we've restocked everything that we have in our warehouse so that our client can actually launch whatever we have left tomorrow. So gonna be a busy week next week, but that's the two main things we got going on right now: transferring everything into a pick bin and getting a new client in today.
All right, so we got a recommendation yesterday from our team that the way we're storing our stuff, fabrics, trims, it looks like dog shit.
It's trash.
So we have to transform this, and I want Ashley's not here, so she doesn't get an opinion. Clarence, Alyssa, and Dakota to design out this process, this setup that they want it to look like, and it's all on them. So if it looks like dog shit after, it's also on them. So we're gonna try to document this and just show you guys like our transformation, because these two offices weren't here a year ago, so everything looks different. So I just want to show this and show our process so that in a year from now, we're gonna be like, damn, this shit looked crazy compared to like 2 years ago. So I want to see what they think. But yeah, like I think either we have it here or we do it there.
You know, we set it up downstairs, given that's where we are.
Oh.
And it's more hands-on, because we're constantly pulling the swatches
Down the stairs.
trying to constantly come upstairs pretty much every other day.
Take two. They actually talked about the plan, and then we didn't film it, so we got to film it. We got to show you guys.
Yeah.
So then, you guys recommend tearing this wall down. Damn, this was the podcast room. This was my office, and now this is Austin's office. And then they're like, no, just make this the fabric room. It would be kind of cool though.
Yeah.
So.
Because then we could also even do like a smaller, like shelving unit or some sort, and then we can also put like all of the trims, so like zippers, the elastics, and we can put it like kind of on display.
So like a counter here.
Yeah.
And then it would just be like drawers.
Exactly.
So then what would you put like here? Should you put a TV in there?
Oh my god.
It's right there.
Well, could that be like the measuring table, and then underneath the measuring table, or the drawers?
Oh, the drawers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then would you need anything like here? Maybe like racks or some shit, or what?
Maybe not racks.
You could put
Like
tall
samples?
cabinets,
Tall cabinets?
Yeah.
or
That's
you
what
could
I
do
meant, like,
you could do
Something to
the
hang.
yeah, like a curtain rod so you can hang samples.
Mm. Well, maybe not. Well, we don't even. Once samples come in, we usually.
Or like the
Sure.
references or whatever, or just have a spot to hang stuff.
Oh, that's true. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We do need to swap for client references when they come back.
Yeah.
So there'd be no point in knocking this wall down. That would just be not necessary cost.
Yeah.
Or you knock it down, you put a glass sliding door.
A fish tank.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
I've been wanting one.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah.
Honestly, we should get a fish tank. That'd be pretty fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Just do it. Just do it.
You know what we could do is you would measure this out and
Mhm.
exactly maybe design it out
Okay.
exactly how you want to,
Okay.
and then we go to Foshan and you order it.
Oh God. Okay.
That would be fucking cool to film, right?
Okay.
We would need the extra days for that while we're there.
Well, he doesn't necessarily need to be.
I'm
at the
saying we would
places
just
that I'm
need.
at,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, but then you need to be the two places in one.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't
Well, that's interesting.
can't do that.
I think it would be really cool if you. Maybe I'll just design it out and see exactly how you want it,
Okay.
and then you can. We can just order it from there.
I think it's the monitors. They're
Some
massive,
fucking big ass monitors.
but we do need them
What if you had
unless we
arms?
switch them out.
What if you had arms for the monitors and it actually doesn't take up the space here? It actually is just hanging on the side or something. They'll
Okay.
make it based on their catalog. They'll just make it and just like set it here.
Okay. That works.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll look at what.
They can fucking do anything.
Really.
You buy like marble by the slice, like they base it off of like length, thickness, whatever. If you
I
want
love that
marble.
you're stuck on the marble.
Dude, like my life was transformed when I went to the marble factory.
Really?
There's fucking anything and everything.
Okay.
It's just dirt cheap.
Okay.
But you can do anything, you know. You don't have to just do marble. You can do like
Would you still want us to do like the whole black aesthetic?
do whatever you want. It's y'all's office, you know.
Could we do like rose quartz or like?
That would be crazy. Yeah. I mean, y'all do it. Hey, if y'all want rose quartz, do it.
Okay.
It's cheap, you know. Like it's only like expensive if you're ordering like one at a time. But I think we're gonna do multiple.
Yeah.
And if you want to design out upstairs,
Mhm.
right, for more stuff and just like draw out a CAD and build it out
Yeah.
and design it upstairs,
Okay.
and we'll order all of that together and just ship it in one small container and just be here.
Okay.
Then we just get everything here at one time.
Perfect.
Because ideally, like some of the furniture that we have, like needs to kind of fucking change. So like, if we're gonna do it overall, like we just like
Might
really
do
really
it.
do it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just cheaper to overall do it at one time. We get a heavy load coming in next week. We have so we signed this new client called Elevate, and they're a cream of rice company. And basically, they're a Toronto-based company, but you know, because of the trade differences going on right now with Canada and US, basically all shipments are being stopped to Canada because of the tariff issue. And so Elevate came in here and they're ramping up all production to basically give us any and all fulfillment within the US. And so that's the bulk of their orders. So basically what we're seeing is a massive volume jump overnight for us. And they shipped in 18 pallets about last week. We just got wind yesterday that they're giving us their second company, which in total, combined with this new company, Elevate, they have another 52 pallets coming in next week. So Kevin has been organizing the warehouse to where it's optimized for picking high turnover orders, which is basically one of our clients that launched this merch, right, which is Leo. And it didn't make sense for us to just put everything in the bins and just have overstock because he sells that so fast. So basically what I'm just looking at is just like how much more inventory we can fit with these new client coming in next week. And in addition, we're working on a really big deal right now where it's a foreign client overseas from Norway. They're branching into the US and they're gonna be sending us about 45 pallets. So it's a big load. And just thinking about like, can we accept any more clients in Q4? Because not only are we gonna have volume jumps, but some of these international clients are gonna be sending us large storage at a time. And so between 52 pallets, 40 something, that's 90 something pallets, in addition to our current clients that are all ramping up for Black Friday Q4. So this is a good problem to have. It really is. And you know, it's a blessing that it's gonna start off next year really, really strong for us, because this first 6 months of this year was a little bit shaky. So our fulfillment is bouncing back and it's at highest volumes than ever. So we're gonna basically close this month of September higher than we basically closed last Black Friday, which is insane. And the rest of this year are gonna be all really, really big months like September. So we're just gearing up for the rest of the year, and then I'm game planning with Derek, you know, how many more clients we can bring in and how much we can actually store.